We are starting another day of building here. I had to do some office work this morning, so I'm a little bit late, but looks like Dave's up there with those guys, so I'm gonna join in. I'm gonna get myself situated here and try and get some more footage of this thing. So we're getting pretty close. Oh, let me see where we're at. These guys are gonna put up this one, and then when they come back down, I'm gonna join them. All right, it kind of looks like we've got about 7 more to do after they finish this one, and then the arches will be done. So we are getting there finally. Today we have a nice day. It's about 10 o'clock right now, but we'll probably work the whole day out here today, and hopefully, geez, I mean, we could probably almost get this done today, depending on the weather. I think we're supposed to get some bad weather later on in the week, so hopefully we can get this part finished, and then probably return the lift. I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't know if we'll have time to really start the end walls. Like I said previously, we've got to come up with a plan for this front wall here. So we have a wall for the back that has a spot for a door. I think it actually might have a door that came with it as well. I think it's 12 by 12, but this front wall here, we are gonna have to build this and decide what size door we're gonna do. So I doubt that that is all gonna happen in the next couple of weeks. But getting this under cover, this part done, this is awesome. We can actually start parking stuff in here if we really wanted to. Yeah, so exciting. I'm gonna join these guys here in just a minute, and we'll get to it. So I'm gonna show you guys some more time lapses for today. I did not bring the drone with me, so I'll get some more footage of that when we get the whole top done. And as always, Bessie's hanging out with us too. Lunch. There, Bessie. There's a bed for you. Bessie. start loading a couple panels on here at a time. So we attach the first one to the containers, and then we'll load 2 on here if it's on the long side. If we're starting on that short side, we are able to put the short one up and then slide the next one up and attach it while Shane's still on the shipping container. So that seems to be working. I know everyone suggested adding more panels, but we probably should have tried that earlier. Definitely would have saved some time. Another one done. So we have 2 more to do. That last one we are not going to put on. We're going to cut that off. But we're going to do these 2. And that will be it. We are flying today. All right, so that's it. We finished. That was the last piece we just put up. I'm gonna go and I'll show you guys what everything looks like on the next day we're out here. So we actually got quite a few done today, which was pretty awesome. Shane, do you wanna walk around with this thing?
No, not right now.
No, okay. All right, that's it for today.
Frame up the back.
All right, guys, so I want to talk a little bit about some boots that I'm wearing. So these boots are from HISEA. They were sent over to me to give them a try. I genuinely like these boots. I've been wearing them for about 3 weeks now. I wear them outside when I go out in the morning to take care of the chickens. And when like today out here, this is great. These boots are insulated and they are grippy. I chose these ones because they had really nice grips on the bottom. They're tall boots, so they cover most of my lower leg, which is nice, helps keep me warm. I do like that about these boots. Raymond really liked the look of these boots, so he has some on the way and he's looking forward to wearing those. But I wanted to just recommend these boots. These are great boots. I also wanted to let you guys know that there is a discount code to get 15% off if you want to order some for yourself. I'll put that down in the link. But yeah, this is a great boot, so you guys should try them out. All right, everybody. So we had our last day building the roof on Monday. And we got a ton of rings done that day. We were just flying. We had Dave driving the lift, Ray and Shane and I working the panels, and it just went really smooth. So this is the finished product here. So I don't know if you can see that there is, I'll go over to this side. There's a little bit of the bracket hanging off here. And that's just gonna get removed because we did not want to have a large overhang on the ends of the container. So we decided not to put one of the hoops up and to have it start right on the edge so it's flush with the container. Yeah, so we did it. The last day went really smooth and we were able to get done way more than we had ever done before in one day. I'll have to go back and check the footage to see how many we actually did do that day. Yeah, and so in total, there's 39 arches. 39 of these. And there's a lot of people who were asking about how many bolts we used. So roughly 9,000 bolts. We still have one bucket of bolts left, so I think there's like 1,500 in a bucket. And that will be to finish the end wall here. So 9,000 bolts. I think what we're gonna do right now is we actually have to go back and tighten all the bolts. We did start to tighten them up a little bit more as we worked down, but we are going to start at the front and drive the lift long ways along the containers and just go in one strip, tighten them all, and then move the lift and go in another strip and tighten them all. And hopefully that doesn't take too long, but we get to touch 9,000 more bolts one more time. So Shane is going around and he is tightening all of the bolts. We did wait until we had the whole thing up to tighten up the bolts. There was a couple different suggestions on the way to do this, and this is the way we like to do it. You know, I've had quite a few people comment on how we built this Quonset, saying that we should have assembled the rings on the ground and then used a rope to pull them up or whatever, but in this situation, it's not possible to assemble this that way. If we had a huge lift to lift the arches up on top of the shipping containers, could have done something like that, but even that's like, the arches are over 20 feet in the middle, so that's pretty sketchy to me. So I think that we did a pretty good job on how we put this thing together, regardless of whether it's the traditional way or not. I think if we had to redo it, it probably would have only taken us like a week to put this together. I mean, mind you, we were trying to work and do this when we had nicer weather and when we weren't packing potatoes. So that's mostly the reason why this took so long. And we were just learning on what we were trying to do. So I'm really happy with how everything came together, and I think we did a great job. So looks like Shane has the majority of this done already. This whole side is done, and then he's working his way over. And he's got some pattern on how he's putting these, how he's tightening these up. So I'm not gonna get involved.